Hey y'all, welcome back. We're gonna jump right into it today. It's not gonna be like a real long thing, all right? So it's your girl Sadie. You already know what it is. You already know the deal. We are back with another video, okay? All right, divine inspiration. Let's get it. You already know the deal. You are divine inspiration. I am divine inspiration. It's who you are. It's how you walk. It's how you talk. It's how you do the things that you do in the inspirational way. Can't nobody do it like you do. You are a source of inspiration for your friends. You are a source of inspiration for your family. You are a source of inspiration for your community. You are a source of inspiration to every single person connected to you. I was not going live today, but you know what? Somebody have been ruminating and thinking, reminiscing. Somebody have been bored, lonely, and they've been thinking about some of the old people that they used to talk to, old people you used to hang with, old people you used to be real close with, old people that was near and dear to you at one point in your journey of your life. People come into your life for a season and for a reason. Everybody is not meant to stay with you along your entire journey. Okay, that's very rare. That is very rare to have just one person. It could be more than one person as well. But it is very rare to have one person who sticks with you throughout your entire journey, throughout your entire lifespan, through every chapter, through every accomplishment, through every stage, through every level, through every new beginning. Very rare. Very rare. So some of y'all have been on this journey to your new beginning. You've been on this healing journey. You've been doing this self-work. You've been working on yourself. You've been trying to tap into your potential. You've been trying to reach your full potential. You done got serious. You done got focused. And you done got tired of playing games. You done got tired of going around in circles. You done got tired of the same old lessons, same old tactics, the same old stuff, the same old people, the same old environment, the same old pay, the same old, same old. You ready for change. And there's nothing wrong with that. Because you know what? That's what life is about. You change and you grow and you evolve. And if you're not doing that, then I don't know what you're doing. This video not for you, so just click off. So it's some of y'all out there who y'all on a new journey, you on a new path, and you may feel lonely. You know, that come with the territory. You know, when you begin to level up, when you begin to heal, when you begin to get serious, when you begin to set intentions, when you begin to get focused, a lot of them distractions fall off. They fall off by the wayside. And that's people as well. They fall off by the wayside. So somebody have been contemplating whether or not they want to make contact. They want to go back, and make contact with a friend, associate, or whoever the people or person may be. I don't know how many people it is. I don't know if it's just a single person you've been thinking about that you wondering how they doing or what they doing or whatever the case may be. But you know what? I need you to remind yourself why you cut them off in the first place. I need you to remind yourself why you cut them off in the first place. And 9 times out of 10, it was for a good cause and it was for a good reason. This is what I say. I say when I'm done with somebody, I be like, look, God may not be done with you yet, but I am. Okay? That's a boundary. I'm not God. I don't have nearly the power that the Most High have. So I don't just throw people in the trash and be like, oh, that's just them. They doomed to that. Oh, their future gonna look like this, and their life gonna end up like that. I don't go into all of that. All I do is be like, you know what? Facts. God may not be done with you, but I am. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong with that. So remind yourself why you cut them off in the first place, man. And it's to me, it's a little bit sad. I'm gonna say it's a little bit sad, but more so I'll say it's more just about these people they need to heal more. And I'm not talking about, you fell down and broke your ankle and you got to go to the doctor and get a cast on it and then you need to heal. Like, I'm talking about like inner healing. I'm talking about like emotional healing. I'm talking about like mental healing. I'm talking about like spiritual healing. When I say, and this then became a fad too. And I don't even really want to overuse this word, because it's like the internet will take every little thing and they'll make it big. And healing has become one of those subjects. But when I say it, all I mean is, all the stuff that you done been through, all the stuff that you done lived through, all the stuff that you saw as a child, you was exposed to, traumas, stuff like that. Those things, like I said yesterday, from birth to 7 years old, your mind, the human mind is like a sponge. You soaking up your environment, you soaking up everything around you. And that becomes majority of your adult life, of your adult years, is that stuff that happened, everything that you accustomed to during that time in your lifespan. That it plays a huge part, and you're gonna keep hearing me say this from birth to 7, how the mind is like a sponge, because those critical years play, I want to say they play a major role. If I could give you a percentage, I would probably give you 85%. Like, it plays a very, very big role in your adult life, in people's adult life, and we don't even really realize it. And as we turn into adults, we kind of get accustomed to our environment, and we start to do what we feel like we're supposed to do. We're supposed to work a 9 to 5. We're supposed to get married and have children and have a dog and have a big house and a white picket fence. Like, we begin to basically just assimilate into society, like, oh, this is what I'm supposed to be doing, and we lose that curiosity and exploring and that creativity and that childlike nature. Like, I don't care how old you get. Like, I don't care how old you are, how old you get, how long you live. You always gonna have that inner child in you, period. Like, you always gonna have that inner child in you that needed to hear something, that needed a hug, that needed something that you didn't get, or you felt like you was missing something that was important. But like I said yesterday, all things work together for your good. You didn't miss out on nothing. If you grew up this type of way, or if you look at your upbringing and you say, oh, I didn't have this and I didn't have that, understand that you had everything that you needed. You had, even though it feels like you didn't, you had everything you needed for God to do what it is that God do. Okay? Period. Like, it's not a person on this planet that's walking around that have lived life perfectly, that ain't never been through nothing, never suffered through nothing, never been traumatized by nothing, never experienced nothing. Like, everybody got a story. Everybody got something that they don't talk about online. People have stuff that they don't talk about live. People have stories and experiences that they don't share out loud. Everybody do. So just remind yourself, all things work together for your good. All right. And like I said, like, for whatever reason you cut these people off. Honestly, I don't care who it is. Like, we want to give people excuse after excuse to manipulate us and mentally abuse us and belittle us and patronize us, and this narcissistic behavior. Like, it ain't no excuse. People say, oh, that's your Oh, that's your mother, that's your father, that's your sister, that's your brother, that's your auntie, that's your uncle, that's your best friend, that's your childhood sweetheart. That's and it's like, okay, that's not an excuse. That's not a pass for you to treat me any type of way that you want to do. Like, it's just not, it's not a pass. It's not a pass. So for whatever reason you cut them off, so be it. And don't have no remorse about it. Don't have no remorse about it, because if you really realize how much people play games and how much, really how much mind games they try to play, you will be surprised. You will be surprised. And if you watching this video too, some of y'all, a lot of people done took your kindness for weakness. You know what I'm saying? Me, myself included. You know, people look at you, you smile, you show up. You know, you got a little something about yourself. You know what I'm saying? You get up, you do something to your hair. You know what I'm saying? You show up in a clean, comfortable, you know, type of way, however it is that you show up. And for some reason, you know, they feel, you know, people feel like you're so nice and you're so kind and you're so sweet and you so this. Yeah, you all of that until you try to step on my toes, until you try to cross me, or until you try to overstep one of my boundaries. Yeah, we cool. We cool. But the moment people take your kindness for weakness and think that they could get over on you, or think they could manipulate you, or think they could patronize you, see, that's when you have a problem. That's when you have a problem. And you know what? You can't make excuses for these people. Stop making excuses. Stop making excuses for these people. Well, maybe they don't know what they doing, and you know they was dealing with this. Maybe that's why they do it. Stop making excuses for these people. You know what? That may well be the reason why they act the way they do. That may well be the reason why they treat you the way that you do. But it is not no pass, and it's not no ticket, and it's not no token, and it's not no green light for them to treat you any kind of way or to do anything that they feel like that they can do, because they can. Like, absolutely not. So stop making excuses for these people. You ain't do nothing wrong. You ain't did nothing wrong. Only thing you did was do what's best for you, period. And if you one of them ones who really, you know what I'm saying, began working on yourself, working on your craft, working on your dreams, working on your goals, working on your passions, working on the things that set your heart on fire. If you are one of them ones, who been getting up and trying to do something different, not only, you know what, let me fix that, not even trying to do something different, but actually doing something different, showing up different. Like, if you really been doing that, look, people gonna fall off on their own. They gonna fall off on their own, because all those people you was hanging around that you thought was your A1 day one, that you thought was your sister, your sis, your bro, the same people that you thought y'all was like this, could never be broken, be the same people hating and jealous of you because you got a vision and they don't. Because you going after what God promised you and they ain't. Because you got determination and they don't. Because you persistent and consistent and they stuck and unmotivated and depressed and sad and want to pull you into their storm and pull you into their misery. So guess what? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. God will bring new people in your life. God will make connections for you that you didn't even know was possible. God will give you the resources that you need to get your business off the ground. God will give you the resources that you need to pursue your dream, to start your business, whatever the case may do. Trust me, you're not missing out on nothing. You're not missing out on nothing. Let me tell you, this is how you know you're growing. This is how you know you're leveling up. When your circle gets smaller and people start dropping like flies, it may look like, dang, what happened? You know, it may look the opposite of what's really happening, but don't get confused. It may look like, oh man, I don't got nobody around me. I don't got this. It may look like that. It may look like that, but trust and believe. that is a very clear indicator, that you are growing, that you are evolving, that you are healing, that you are leveling up. Because when the work is being done on the inside of you, people feel it. People feel it. They feel it when you walk in a room. They feel it when you open your mouth. They feel it when you walk past. They feel it when you smile. They feel it when they look into your eyes. They sense and they feel. We are very smart people. We are very smart human beings. You do not have to have, listen, the average person do not have to have no spiritual gifts of knowing, of being a prophet, a prophetess. An average person don't need none of those spiritual gifts. Do you hear me? They don't have to be a seer. They don't have to be clairvoyant. They don't have to have clairaudience or clairsentience. They don't have to have none of those gifts, none of those spiritual abilities. Humans are smart. They're smart. They can feel you when you walk by. They can feel you when you walk in. They can feel you when you're talking. They can sense and feel. So the work that's going on the inside gonna always come out. Gonna always come out on the outside. And like I told y'all, everybody not doing this. You know what I'm saying? Look, unapologetically, I have recreated myself more times than I care to share. And you know what? It ain't nothing wrong with that, because ultimately that's what you are supposed to do. If I'm still the same person, if you are still the same person that you were last year, if you're still the same person that you was 5 years ago, something is off. Something is off. Or people say, oh, such and such changed, or they changed. Yes. Stop saying they changed like it's a bad thing. Like, yeah, they changed. That's great. Be happy for them. Maybe you should change too. You know, like, why do we have to turn that positive into a negative? So, yeah. So, you know, you cut them off for a good reason, all right? It's no point in keep taking yourself through the mental trauma of just going back and reminiscing and thinking about what happened, what went wrong, and this and that. And then, you know, they'll try to reconnect with you too as well, because people nosy. You know, some people don't even have your best interest at heart. But sure enough and believe, they want to know what you doing, how you doing it, who you with, where you at. They want to know all the details, but swear up and down they don't mess with you. Because that's just what humans do. That's just how humans are. Okay? Stop second guessing yourself. Stop overthinking it. Trust your intuition. We all got it. Your God tuition, intuition, whatever you want to call it. You got it. Your first instinct. Look, we so close to 2024. Look, man, it's only gonna get better and better and greater. You only gonna go from level to level, from glory to glory. It's only gonna get better and better from here. Trust me. Trust me. So stop second guessing yourself about people. When you around somebody, and I don't care how long you known them, energy shift, energy change. If you notice a change, if you notice something up, then guess what? Move accordingly. Don't sit there. Listen, this is what I'm going to tell you about intuition, and then I'm just about to cut this whole video off. Look, this is what I'm going to tell you about intuition. Some of us are intellectuals, including myself. Some of us, we think a lot. That's probably one of the kids, but we think a lot. We think a lot in our mind, right? But your mind and your intuition, they're going to clash against each other. You know why? Because your mind is looking for an answer, is looking for a solution, is looking for proof, is looking for evidence. Just like if somebody commit a crime and they say, oh, you're innocent until we prove that you're guilty, that's your mind. Your mind is just like that. Your intuition is telling you something you don't necessarily have proof of, that you can't really, show the evidence for. But it's there. It's there. It's there. There's a nudge. There's a piece. There's some information coming in, and you may not know where it's coming from, but it's coming in. And Your mind is trying to find a logic to it. Your mind is like, well, say if you meet somebody for the first time, your intuition is telling you this person is no good. This person mean you no good. Your intuition is telling you not to trust this person. But your mind is telling you, you just met this person. I just met this person. They didn't do anything to me. They didn't offend me. They didn't say nothing. They didn't do nothing. I don't have any signs, any clear signs or evidence that this person mean me harm. But your intuition is telling you this person don't mean you well. And you go with your mind and you go with your logic, and then later on down the road or down the line, boom, something happened, and then you go back and you think, you be like, dang, something did tell me not to trust this person. You get into business with this person, or you start to engage or entertain this person, and then something happened, and then you go back to your first mind like, dang, I should have trusted my first mind. I should have trusted my gut. I knew this person didn't mean me well, but dang, they ain't do nothing. I ain't see the signs. They ain't really say nothing. They didn't really do nothing. It seemed like it was legit. Look, your mind and your intuition, they not going to go hand in hand, unfortunately. They not. You got to trust yourself. Trust yourself, trust your gut, man. And everything that I say, hear me clear, I'm really not saying it in a judgmental way. I know who I am and I know my purpose. So anything that I say that sounds offensive, then that's on whoever. But I understand when I'm saying something, when I'm talking about something, I'm legit coming from a genuine place of love and a genuine non-judgment place. And I mean that. And I mean that from the top, bottom, both sides of my heart. I honestly mean that. You got to look at it like, look, for whatever reason you cut these people off, they need more healing. They need more healing. And guess what? It get harder and harder because when you an adult, you're not a kid. People not going to say, oh, I think such and such needs some help, or I'm going to get such and such over here enrolled, or I'm going to set up an appointment, with such and such to get some services, to get some help, reach out to a few people. When you reach a certain age, you grown, you adult, guess what? Ain't nobody is about to come grab you by the hand and be like, come here. I think you need to go see somebody. I think you need to go see a therapist. Like, they may do it, but guess what? Ultimately, it's up to you. It's your responsibility. It's their responsibility to want to seek change. Just like if you take somebody to rehab and drop them off and say, you need help, you need to get clean, you need deliverance. If that person don't want to get clean, don't want to get delivered, don't want to be set free, if they don't want to, it ain't nothing you can do to make them do it, period. So when you cut people off, look, pray for them and love them from a distance, because you ain't got no control. You ain't got no control over these people. You ain't got no control over nothing. You ain't got no control over the situation. We talked about this yesterday. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things that I cannot change. Just grant me the serenity to accept it. Serenity, peace. What did we talk about? What did we talk about yesterday? Protecting your peace at all costs. God, give me peace to accept. You know how easy it is? It's easier said than done. You know how easy it is to just accept things for what it is versus what you wish it would be or what it could be? Just accepting it for what it is. You can't change nobody but yourself. All right, peeps. That's y'all video. That's y'all message for today. I really did not mean to go this long. This was supposed to be real brief. But thank you. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for catching the replays. Thank you for commenting, sharing. Thank you for subscribing to the YouTube channel. Thank you for your love, your support, your encouragement, your kind words. Thank you for all that good stuff. Have a blessed week. Continue to have a blessed week, a blessed day, a blessed night, wherever you are, whenever you are watching this. If you need a spiritual life coach, if you need somebody to talk to, if you need some wisdom, if you need some guidance, if you need somebody on the outside looking in to help you out or hear you out, hit me up. All right? DM, message, whatever is most convenient for you. All right? So I will update y'all with some more of that stuff coming up soon. We just going to walk it like we talking and put one foot in front of the other. And we're going to keep moving this thing forward. All right? So with that being said, thanks again. Thanks again for tuning in. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.